Alright, hey everyone, it's your girl Shay. Welcome back to We Like It Kinky. Alright, so today I have another special guest, and we're gonna hit on some great topics today, and we're just gonna let it flow. We're just gonna get into some things that we think is really powerful to talk about in the natural hair community. So I'll just allow her to introduce herself.
My name is Brandi. I am 27 and I've been natural for 11 years.
Awesome. So Brandi, just before we get into the discussion, just tell us a little bit about your natural hair 11-year journey.
So for me, mine started in high school, my junior year. My hairdresser was the one that I saw natural, and just seeing her hair and how beautiful it was, I just was inspired to cut it off, and that confidence came from somewhere, I don't know, but I cut it off and it was the best decision. It was hard at first because when I started, it wasn't like the YouTube community that had a whole bunch of how-tos and stuff. I just kind of like winged it, and I just did my big chop, my third one last year. So I'm getting back, best decision of my life. Like, would never replace that. Team Natural, guys.
And listen, Brandi curls are popping right now. Like, I wish I can get my curls defined. And you see
years, girl. I
you
had
see that pull?
nothing.
Do you see that pull, ladies? So those of you that are kind of skeptical about going natural, that's a year's growth. Okay, it's hair. It grows. Well, I have my weave in now, but it
but
grows.
that's a protective style.
Yes.
That helps it do this.
Yes, I just have it in braids, and I'll take it out and put more braids back in and do another sew-in. So today I just want to talk about the first thing I'm going to hit on. I'm married, of course, and Brandi is in a relationship. But I just want to hit on, I know a friend of mine was telling me a story about natural hair and how she feels like that it attracts different type of men. And I just want to know Brandi's point of view, because I don't know how I feel about it. I think a lot of people enjoy my natural hair, and I would say that it's a different type of community of people who kind of cling onto you and attach to you when you do have that natural hair. But based on your experience, how has it been for you, like being approached by different men who see your hair and yourself differently?
I say definitely, the first time, I was in high school. That don't even count because it's not even real man. Put that out there. Around college, I guess guys were like, okay, that's different. Mm-hmm. And were more like intrigued by it. The older I got, like in the real world, you have a lot more Caucasian men that appreciate natural hair that will stop me and say, you are beautiful. Which I thought was crazy because I've never had a white man compliment me before. Mm-hmm. Until that. And then you have a lot of very mature black men that like are more aware of black culture, are more attracted to you and more willing to speak to you and like really want to have a conversation with you. Because when I have my weave in, I don't get that. Mm-hmm. I get the
rash
all the time. But when the natural comes out, like even today at work, like I don't wear my hair naturally all the time. Like I like protective styling, so I do wear a wig to work a lot because it's just pop on the go. And I had an older Hispanic guy, and he comes up and he's smiling. He's like, "Where's the bathroom?" Over there. So he comes back and he's like, "Thank you." I'm like, "You're welcome." He's like, "You're gorgeous." And I'm like, "Thank you." Like, that happens a lot, and it's always like those guys that you probably never, like you said, would never attracted to you in the first place. But I think it's just I think natural hair to me brings out your natural beauty, like your face. That's if you want to. Well, it's kind of mean to say, but if you want to know if you're ugly or not, cut your hair off.
That is the truth. You
can't hide.
Yes, you hit it. There is nothing to cover this. It's just it's all there.
Yeah.
And it brings out your facial features. It brings out features that you didn't even know you had because you wear so much weave or something that covers your hair where you always have maybe long lengthy hair, and you do that bit chop and it's like you're bare.
Yeah.
It's like being naked. You have nothing. And I think it builds your character. And it builds your self-esteem and what you said about Hispanic men, it's really crazy because I have a story. I was at the tire shop and I had my hair. I've been wearing my hair in a puff when I did take it out. And the guy was like, "Oh, mommy, you're so beautiful." And I'm like, "But the puff, like," and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I like my puff because it's grown, but it's nothing that I would rock every day. And that's because it takes a strong woman to be comfortable with wearing their natural hair. And I'm not saying I'm not comfortable, but it was just shocking because it's like, I love myself with my weave. Like, I rock my weave all the time, and I would rock my weave more than I rock my natural hair, just because it's not the length that I want. But you have to feel comfortable. Would I bitch up again? Not happening. I won't do it. But I know some people that are just it's just hair, and they will snip it. They will just get in there. Brandi, in the mood.
Let me tell you, last year I was watching game 2 of the finals, and it was boring, and I got bored, and I got some scissors and just snipped it right off. It was an uneven cut, but it grew back nice.
It's okay.
I got bored. Like, I'm scissor happy. I'm trying to stop.
It's okay, but it's so pretty, and I admire those really short natural hairstyles. Like, I'll go on Pinterest all day and I'm like, oh shoot, it's so pretty and it's so short, but I just don't have it in me anymore to deal with going through that shortcut phase. I just and not because I'm not comfortable, but I feel like I devoted so many years into getting the length that I want.
See, you know what it is? When you get to that point where you have to really wash your hair, and because your hair is long, it takes forever. When you first cut your hair off, the wash time, 10 minutes.
That was a great feeling.
Like,
I don't even remember it, but I know I probably enjoyed it. Just
let me tell you, that's it.
That's it.
Go like that with some product, you're done. That's a wash and go. That's the only wash and goes I can get. It's the short ones.
I have no wash and go.
Yeah, no, ain't no wash and go. That is a myth.
It is. Britt, explain it, Britt, because she broke it down to me about these wash and goes. It's not a wash. Tell them, Brandi. It's not a wash and go.
For your wash and go, think about this. Wash and go means you wash it and you go. Mm-hmm. You got to put it in dry time. Mm-hmm. You need to make sure that, and again, you can't go nowhere because if you don't put the right style of products and let that dry, you're going to be kind of frizzy when you go out, which means you will have no point of doing that. If it's cold and you live somewhere where it's chilly, who doing a wash and go? Not I. No. It's too cold outside. You're going to catch a cold. Like, wash and go is not for people who have jobs or have lives. No. That's for YouTubers. To me, that you ain't doing nothing. You in the house. Like, if you work from home, man, don't do a wash and go. Because you dry at home. Like, you still got to dry. If you're natural, you already know. Dry time is not like this. It's going to be at least, for the most of us, 6 to 24 hours.
Exactly.
So, who doing this? Like, no. I've never done a wash and go. When I tried, it was
epic fail.
Every time. I was just a big fuzzball. I could have just did that myself.
Epic fail. It just doesn't work. I'll do a dry and go. I'll have my hair dry. I'll apply some product and leave it as that. The water, the cold in the shower, my hair is soaking wet. It's going to be, it is shrinkage, number 1. Number 2, it never dries. And when it does dry, I feel like my hair is soaked up so much products, my curls not defined. Those YouTube gurus who they attempt those wash and goes and they're perfect because they're full-time YouTube gurus. That means they have the time to do it.
And they don't got no real job.
No. They making money from YouTube. We don't.
Look,
we working real job.
Okay.
In Miami, where it's hot.
Thank you.
There's no wash and go. The humidity is just going to make it go. That's it. It's going to be a frizz ball, but no wash and goes.
And then in the summer when it rains.
Jeez, that's it. It's another wash.
Right.
It's another wash, and your hair is gonna look like crap. It doesn't work here. But if it works for you,
all power to you.
Kudos. To you.
You're
I'm not
amazing.
Saying nothing about you, but just know it don't work for us. And for my girls who get that wash and go, I'm just. But I'm done attempting wash and goes.
That's a wrap.
It's done. I don't even waste my time. I just wet it and put it in my puff. And even my puff, it shrinks and it doesn't. It's just bad. It's just really, it's really bad. Not for us.
Y'all can have that. Sorry. I'll take my long 1 day off a week and just go ahead and do that full day process. It's worth it.
Twist outs. What did you do for this style, Brandi?
This one is funny because it was a lot bigger yesterday. So it was twisted. Like underneath my wigs, I don't braid. I can't braid to save my life. Never have. I've been wearing wigs for years and still can't braid. So what I do is I just twist it, and my hair doesn't look like it, but it's actually really thin. So when I twist it, I just put it under the wig cap. I'm in there, especially if it's when it's like wet with product anyway.
It's flat.
It's flat, so it's fine. So under there was twist. It's like, all right, go ahead and twist it out. It was nice and big, and then life happens. Humidity happens. My shrinkage is crazy.
That's
like
crazy.
It was here yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my shrinkage has, I think this big chop, the shrinkage has been ridiculous.
I wonder why though. Why does that happen? Like why? It's like your texture just, it swaps. It's like it goes from one nice texture to a different texture.
Because this one, I think I put literally no heat at all. This chop, like I think the other ones, I think was a time when like first leave out was popular.
Okay.
I had damage in the front. That's what made me do my second big chop. After that, I was doing like, you know, I was kind of like trying to blow dry it out. Honey, I know now my hair is not cute blown out. I look sick because my hair is so thin. So I just don't do it. Like, don't do that. Y'all know. People who naturally, they say, you don't have to thick, girl. No, it's not.
No.
Okay, it's not. So this time, I was like, forget all of that. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Keep my hair underneath some wigs when I want it straight. I give me a kinky straight wig so I can get the look, you know? But I'm not doing that with this. So I put no heat in my curls. I mean, I'm curly from the root. My root is tightly coiled.
And it's so pretty.
It is a lot of pretty.
It's so pretty.
My friends at work today was like, how do you wear your hair like this all the time? Are you gonna do it?
It is.
No.
It is a full-time job taking care of natural hair. Like you really have to be devoted and dedicated. I know I'm not devoted and dedicated to my natural hair. I don't have time.
It's hard.
You're the real MVP.
It's hard. It's hard. I try that one day a week. Again, that day you're off of work, that's when you should do your natural hair. Just go ahead and do that. So you have time to relax and really take care and really
take a nap, wake up, get back into it.
There you go. Because when you deep conditioning, you might as well take a nap.
It's an all day process.
I do condition like 2 hours.
Oh,
you can do some chores or something. Yeah, it's a process.
It is.
But it's been working.
Good job, Brandi, because it's so freaking pretty. Her curls are really nice. You guys will see pictures. I'm gonna get some really nice pictures of her hair because it's so freaking pretty. But Brandi is also on YouTube, so I'm gonna have her give you her information so you guys can subscribe and follow her on Instagram and all that good stuff. So Brandi, let them know.
My Instagram is natural2artiste, natural 2 artiste, artizte, okay, with a Z. That's gonna be on my Instagram, my Snapchat, my YouTube, all of that, same thing. Natural2artiste.
So you'll see it pop up right here, like right now. So go ahead and follow her and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll be talking to Brandi again because I like talking to Brandi. I really do. Yeah.
She was my hair envy in middle school.
Your hair, my hair was so long, y'all.
I mean,
it was so long.
Effortless.
And I won't wear my natural hair until it gets that lit. Well, no. I won't wear it like all the time. It'll be like a sporadic moment. I'll wear it and then it'll be weaved back up. But I need my hair to get back to that level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this We Like It Kinky Talk Wednesday. So stay tuned for next Wednesday. But make sure you thumbs up, you subscribe, you like, you share, and you do all that good fabulous stuff. And stay tuned for pictures, all right?